Hey guys, coming at you. I'm just going to show you this brand new Ram 2500 2016. It is a Laramie Cummins turbo diesel, heavy duty. It's got this sport appearance package on it. I got to back up here, it's so big. Got to back up here. It's got the sport appearance package, so everything is paint matched and no chrome on this at all. So we'll start off here with the outside. It has the projector headlights. They're all blacked out inside. And the cool thing that Ram's been doing here, if I can zoom in, is they've actually embossed the headlight with the Ram logo and the outside here with Ram 2. So if you ever get in an accident or anything like that, you can't throw on aftermarket ones. You have to put the OEM ones on and you don't get gypped. So next thing is this AVS bug deflector. It helps keep the rock chips off and everything like that. Fits on there really nicely. So the front of the truck, the bumper is powder coat or paint matched. The grille is all blacked out. All the emblems on this truck are painted black to match as well. I do have the cab lights up top, tow hooks underneath, dual steering stabilizers. You guys are probably wondering, dual steering stabilizers. You can already tell that the truck's lifted. This is a 6-inch BDS 4-link lift kit. I do have the dual Fox shocks up front. These are the 2.0 shocks. They come with the BDS hoop here to attach both shocks. Looks really well. The Laramie does come with the factory fender flares. So when you look at this truck, the tires do stick out a little bit, but if you stuck the bushwhackers on, they would cover them up. That might be in the future, but for now, it's looking good. The rims that I chose for this truck are 20 by 10 fuel Mavericks with the billet engraving on it. The rim is a -12 offset. So a lot of people always see these rims online and you can never tell how deep this lip is. So this is my hand. It's the length, it's the same width as my hand pretty much. So it's not too crazy, but it's just enough to stand out still. The tires are Toyo Open Country 37 by 1350s on 20-inch rims. In Alberta here, you have to have mud flaps if your tires stick out. So what I've gone with here is a company in Alberta. They're called Trigger Industries. They make these kickback mud flaps. So they step back, so when you go to turn, your tires don't actually hit. They have the little lip, but they also stick out here. It's a little bit hard to see with the shade, but the mud flaps stick out so that you don't get rocks and everything shot up along the body, because nobody wants that. One cool thing with this is it is the push button lock. Just stick your hand in and it's unlocked. Once again, locked. Truck does come with the tow mirrors. So if you want to tow a trailer, you have no issues with that. Walk around. So you can see I have the vent visors on. It's really shaded on this side. You can see I have the vent visors for here. What the vent visors are is the pucked out in-channel vent visor. They have a tape that goes all the way along the inside. Not just on one end or the other, it's taped the whole way. Stick them in and it stays in very nicely. So the truck is also a mega cab. So you get that extra portion of seats and storage in behind your space here. So moving up to the rear, once again, Trigger Industries mud flaps all the way around. Fox 2.0 shocks. You got the rims and everything like that. Underneath here, this is what I mean when I say BDS 4-link. So when you get your truck initially, you just have one solid arm here. This isn't separate. This is just a solid arm that goes up the front and it's only one single pivot point. So when you replace this, you now have a 4-link, same as the rear. On the Ram 2500, you don't get leaf springs. You get the exact same suspension as on the Ram 1500 pretty much. It's a 4-link as well. So you get a really nice ride. You can see up top right there we have the third brake light, which is also a camera. So if you're doing gooseneck or fifth wheel, you can hook up with just one person and make it really easy. The truck is lifted from stock 6 inches, and then the tires is probably about another 4 inches on top of what they were. So it's about 8 inches total lift for this truck. So with that, you need a drop hitch. And this one is extremely nice. Most people get hitches, they're steel. You stick them in here, they rust. What this one is, it's an aluminum Anderson drop hitch. It's good for 10,000 pounds, 1,500 pound tongue weight. It comes with a 2-inch and a tuned 5/16 ball. With their kit, you can order the locks so that your hitch doesn't get stolen, especially with how much these are. You don't want this to get stolen. Just looking out underneath. You got backup camera. Once again, all the badges on this are blacked out, which is really nice because you don't have to do it yourself. The tail lights are LED. The stock tail lights, unless you get the sport package, this is slightly tinted more than the stock ones. The other ones will be a little bit brighter than this, but these are very lightly tinted compared to the other ones. Dodge does that from factory. Let's see if you can get a better look here at this third brake light camera. So it's all LED, and it has the camera right at the very bottom there. So when you light this up, this is extremely bright. You can't tell on camera, but LEDs, the way to go. That's pretty much it for that. This truck is emissions, so I do have the DEF fluid. There we go. And I do have the diesel. These are really nice here. Normally when Dodge gives you this truck, it's just a little orange plastic cap that's inserted in here. It's not really great. Another product from Trigger Industries is, you can see these billet caps here. I dropped it, my fault. But these billet caps, so it has an O-ring, goes in, seals nicely, and it also has a magnet here, so when you're filling up, just stick it on and you're good to go. And then when you're done, just take it. Fits in perfectly. So that's pretty much everything for the outside of this truck. I'll walk back and give you guys a full look. And then I'll show you the inside. So this truck, I do not have the steps for it yet. It might be amp power steps. Hopefully the amp XLs come out for this truck soon. So for now, I just gotta grab the handle and jump in. So this is the inside view of the truck. Extremely nice display. Push button start. We'll just turn the accessories on for now. You have your 8.4-inch screen, and it's extremely nice. So what you have here is you have all your different options. You can go to controls. You have your heated seats, vented seats for the front as well. So heated and cooled, heating steering wheel. You got your cargo cam. So let's turn this on here. Backup camera right there. Perfect. And then you can see up here, you can just toggle through. And there's your third brake light camera for your fifth wheels or gooseneck, whatever you want to do with it. And then you can drive with these on. If you just want to, as you're driving, hit controls, go to backup camera, and this will stay on for about 5 seconds, and then it'll turn off after that. It does have Sirius XM radio. It does have all these other apps that you can do, and the cool thing with this truck here is you can just click on let's one driver heated seat. Click it, drag it down. There you go, driver heated seat. You want your driver vented seat, click it, drag it down. You can customize your whole bottom rail. We got 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive lock, 4-wheel drive low. The 1500s do have the 4-wheel drive automatic, which is extremely nice in the wintertime because you don't have to sit there and fiddle with it, and it just automatically kicks in. This truck does come with all the aux switches. So if you ever go to put a light bar on, rock lights, winch, plow, anything like that, you can just wire them right into this. There's an accessory plug-in over there. Dodge provides all the cabling and everything like that, and simple as that. You don't have to do any wiring up front or through the dash or firewall. It's already all done for you. 115 volt inverter. Plug your laptop in, whatever you want. You got another 12 volt down here. In the 2016s, which is really nice, they switched this out. It used to be a card holder, and now you can just take your phone. I'll set you guys in here. Hold your phone inside as you're driving. So that's pretty nice. The seats are all leather, same as all the other trucks. You have your upper glove compartment, lower one, that has not changed. Up here you have your media hub. You have an SD card, USB, aux, and then another USB plug-in that you can charge from, or just plug your cable in directly, whichever you choose. Coin slots. Put your coins if you're that organized. I'm not. And then you do have a second space underneath here. I just have everything shoved in there for now. Lots of room. So that's pretty much everything up front here. This does have the controls on the side, so you got your lock for your windows, all power. Both fronts are auto, so you just hit them down or up, they go automatically up. You have your folding trailer mirrors, so just hit the button, both mirrors fold in, push it again, mirrors fold out. You got your adjustment, auto, high, low, everything like that. The dash is awesome. You can customize this dash whatever way you want. So you have tire pressures, everything like that. You can go through all these four corners here. You can stick whatever you want in those. So it's all personal preference, up to you. This one does have the moonroof, so you can either vent it. There we go. So you can either vent it, open it, or close it. And so, turn this off. And this is the part that's the best, the mega cab. One thing I did forget to show you too is the WeatherTech mats. I have these up front and in the back, just a full length mat for the rear. Form fits, no dirt, especially in the wintertime. You don't want the water draining down into your seals here because these like to rust out. So, mega cab, full leather. You got your cup holders and everything here. Back seats. What makes it awesome is you can have the recline, so your seats recline. You can fold them completely flat, or you can just choose to flip the top down. So that's just the top. You do have storage back here. I'll show you. Just flip these little compartments up and you get storage in behind here. There is quite a bit of room. You can put whatever you want, grocery hooks, car seat hooks. Keep all your kit back here out of the way. So that's just the front of the seat flipped up there. Now this handle here reclines, so you can see how the seats are sitting. I'll hop up. Recline the seat back. And you can see how much of a difference that is. So if you have people in the back, I'm 6'3", well, pretty close to 6'3", and I come nowhere close to touching that front seat, which is all the way back. And then you can even recline the seat back if you want. And then if you want it, pop it back up, lock it in, and now we'll fold the seat flat. So when you go to fold the seat flat, the one thing is anything that you have underneath here for storage, you have to take out, because these hinge down and your seats fold flat. So click. folds completely flat, except for my seat is forward. There we go. So you can do this with the whole back of the truck. See what I mean? Nothing goes back underneath there, but you still have room. Fold it flat, pretty much turns into a double bed. And then just flip her back up, locks in place, and it's good to go again. This truck does have the 7.1 surround sound, so you do have 2 speakers back here, 2 speakers for each one for each door. You have 2 speakers in the doors up front, and then 2 in the dash and 1 in the center. So you're at, what is that? I don't know, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So it is 7.1, or maybe it's 9.1. Either way. On the other side where the storage bin is that I showed you, it is a much larger one, but the subwoofer takes up that spot, so that storage area is kind of useless. So that is my 2016 Ram 2500 turbo Cummins diesel with the 6-inch lift, 37-inch tires. If you do decide to buy one, make sure you have at least an 8-foot or 9-foot garage, because this 7-foot garage does not fit it at all. I did forget this nice cover here. If you guys saw that earlier, you're probably wondering what it was. It's actually a backflip F1. So this holds up to 400 pounds, seals nicely all the way along, all the way around the edge. Nice looking. Open the tailgate, and it's just with these quick little grips here. So right now, go to lift up, can't lift up, just pull the handle, and there you go. And now the thing is with this one too, is when you go to close it, you got to make sure you close the tailgate first, and then it's simple as just drop it and it locks in. Not going to go anywhere. Well, that's it. Hope you guys like the truck. If you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, leave it in the box below. I pretty much answer every single thing you guys ask. So if you have anything you want to know about the truck, just leave me a comment and I'll answer them. Enjoy.